Hey Reefers, Bearded Reefer here. Today it's going to be Radion versus Pop Bloom. Hardly a challenge, one would say. However, I've had 3 Pop Blooms on a 6-foot tank and they've done alright. Being a budget reefer, that's what I started with, and they've done alright. But I've finally given in to popular culture and bought my first Radion because I could afford it, sort of, because I got my tax return. Anyway, the Pop Blooms have done a fantastic job, so we're going to have a little talk about, are the Radions as good as they say? Obviously I think so, because I just bought one, but I really haven't tried one. They're not tried and trusted by me, by others. But yeah, what we're saying is that Pop Bloom have done a reasonably good job so far. So, let's have a look and see what you think of what the Pop Blooms have done, and in the future what the Radion can do to improve these corals. They've already started to encrust, so it's going to be tricky. The Pop Bloom's got a real the Radion's really going to have to show some winning style, which it probably will. Have all confidence in it. Anyway, let's switch over and check out the tank. Okay. Yeah, so we're back in the tank now. Yeah, so I've got quite a few SBS here growing nicely, and these have been growing under Pop Bloom. And they're all encrusting. See if I can just zoom in a little bit. That one there is encrusted by itself on the plug. That was a little piece that fell off, and I just glued it onto a bare plug, the tiniest piece, and it's encrusted on there nicely. That one's starting to encrust. That's a beautiful little millipora. Here's some more. Here's another rock over here, bird's nest. Little acropora there. What else have we got? Most of these are all starting to encrust, spread. And this rock, and another rock here of SBS. So I've grown all these under Pop Blooms. This is what I'm trying to get at. And everything's going quite well. There's a beautiful Alveopora there, growing well. Yeah, so we've got that. So anyway, so I guess what I'm trying to do is say, are these Radions, they must be good. Everyone talks about them. All the experts have got them. All the guys we respect in the hobby have got them. So they're a little bit expensive for me, but I have finally got one. So I've just put this here a couple of days ago. So now we're going to see what effect it has on these, particularly SBS corals here. It's going to be hard to say because they're already starting to encrust and are going well. So unless they really take off, it's going to be hard to tell. I mean, the light is beautiful. It's a different light, but not that much different. You can't really take that much away from the Pop Blooms. And don't forget, I was only running 3 Pop Blooms. Probably could have been running 4 on this tank. This is a 6-foot tank, so I've got like four open top sections because of the bracing. So what would have been nice was to have, yes, I've got one on each open top section, 1 Pop Bloom on each open top section, but I only had 3. Now I've got 4 including the Radion, so I've got a lot more light and a Radion. So yeah, we'll see what happens. That's about it. So I'd love some comments on the Radions, if they're worth it. Because I've read things that obviously I've only got one Radeon. I probably should have 4 of them, I guess, on a tank this size, at least 3. These are the XR15s, blue, generation 6. Yeah, so anyway, I'll give it a go. Yeah, I'd love to hear other people's comments on the Radeons, or any other type of budget light that they may have used instead and still getting good performance from. Because, when you first start out in this hobby, it is very difficult to buy everything at once, unless you're made of money. Good luck to you if you are. But I sort of did it in a hodgepodge way and had to just, buy what I could at the time. Gradually I've upgraded, and don't get me wrong, I love Ecotech equipment. I've got 2 MP40s, one on each end of the tank, one on that end and another one down the other end, sort of blowing at each other on the same program. And I've also, I've got a Red Sea gyro there. But yeah, so Ecotech, I've got the MP40s, and I've also got a Versadosa, and they're fantastic, really great. And the light, as far as the programming, absolutely fantastic. The Mobius program seems to be, quite good. So no complaints there. So yeah, so we'll see how it goes. We'll keep up to date and just keep an eye on this SBS and see what the next 6 months has to bring. Hopefully I haven't dialed it up too much. I've dialed it up already to 80%. The pop blooms are running on 90, so they are used to a fair bit of light, these corals. So hopefully with the Radeon on 80% doesn't do any damage. I'll be keeping a very close look on it for the next few days and weeks. So there we go. Alright, well thanks guys, just a short video on the Radeon. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Stay tuned, thank you. And please subscribe for future videos. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Okay, thanks guys. Bye now.